right. Hello, everybody. This is Josh, and today we are continuing our trek through Curse of Strahd, Revamped, which is basically I found some things on Reddit that I thought were cool, and I just stole them, and I'm not going to give any credit. I'm just kidding. You can find a lot of the stuff I'm using on. You can find a lot of the stuff that I'm using on Reddit. They got a huge subreddit for Curse of Strahd because this module is just really that great. Yes, but seriously, none of my party look at it, okay? Don't get spoiled. I'm serious.
Nope.
No spoilers.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Unless I accidentally find it on YouTube.
It's like everyone else in the audience, you can go look at that. You can go look at the stuff and spoil yourself. But if you tell my party, there's going to be some consequences. Like I'm going to remove all their boons and curses.
Also, we have more curse than boon at this point, so that might actually be a boon itself.
They weren't supposed to know that.
Someone has been keeping track.
Oh yes, I have been keeping track.
I meant mind.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2. Actually, at this point, you have an equal amount of boons and curses.
Also,
That's
hello,
not too bad.
Twitch.
Yes.
I see a Twitch chatter.
Yep.
Hello, Twitch.
Hey, Josh, have you heard about the Prison Hearts theory in Kingdom Hearts? No. That's something. Yeah, next Tuesday, if you want me to react to whatever that is, I do have a reaction stream scheduled where people can just, at a certain level, you'll get priority into getting me to react to stuff as long as it's appropriate. But anyways, why don't we get...
Obviously.
All right, so before we get started, I have to do the thing where I thank our YouTube members. So let me just get that out of the way real quick. For everyone determined, charlatan, and above who is a YouTube member, thank you, Wolfie-Star010, The Lovely GG13, John Rust44, Vulpecula, Enfield, Unard Pureheart, Kinjorix101, Jordan Hunter, Jonas Nissen, Jason Smith, Austin Huntoon, Sorna Leo, and Tenno Umbra. Thank you very much for your support. If you want me to read your name at the beginning of each stream, then become a determined charlatan or above. Thank you. All right.
Josh, question.
Yes.
Is there any way to make that automatically populate in a scroll, or would you have to do that manually?
I have to do that. I have to do that manually. I have looked for that. I have looked for that module. It does not exist.
Okay. Then it's not.
Yeah. It's just I tried.
No, can't you take that off of a spreadsheet and then import it into something?
I'd
I'd
have to download it manually every time. It's just easier for me to just like open the tab and just read it out.
Perfect.
Yeah. Trust me, I have thought this through. I think a lot of things through. I don't think everything through, but I thought that one through.
I have no idea where that's from.
I made it up myself. All right. Okay, so all right, so why don't we get this started? Wrong button. That is the wrong button. Okay. So, I believe last time on Curse of Strahd, the player characters descended into the dungeons below the Durst house. They put the souls of the two children to rest and seem to have been given an interesting reward. Following up and down through all the winding areas, they hear this strange chant that it echoes throughout the walls. He is the ancient. He is the land. They came across a few uglies who tried to off them. Even came across this rather imposing statue holding this sort of glass sphere. And upon touching it, it felt as if like this dark eye had cast its gaze upon them. And they had barely survived an encounter with another monster. So...
And we were pulled into.
Yep. I was trying to be nice about it, but... Anywho. Why don't we start off where we left off?
Johannes just paces back and forth, his nose buried in his hands. I swear, Dar, is this going to become a pattern with you?
I was only trying to help. Did that come through?
Yeah, that did.
Yeah.
Okay.
It came through.
Next time, tell us before you decide to run off. That way one of us can go with you in case you run into trouble.
Okay.
Is
Makes a mental note of that. Sorry?
Is anyone else injured?
I actually have to check Korth.
Yes.
Does Korth still have the timer for
Yes, he does.
treat wounds?
Yes, he's got immunity to treat wounds for 57 minutes.
Is it more than... How long is it?
It's an hour.
57... Oh, it's an hour.
Yes.
Great. Math.
Alright. Well, I don't think it wise to go back the way we came. To the area we were before.
Well, how do you account for the staircase?
I did notice that there was 2 other pathways leading south.
Besides, we still haven't learned the meaning of that chant. He is the ancient, he is the land.
I assume it had something to do with that statue.
Yes.
As did I.
I suppose that's the he in the chant. But who is?
Johannes thinks back to the feeling he felt when he touched the orb. The inherent wrongness of everything he felt, and the feeling that he was being watched.
It's just, this door may not be the only monster in this place, is what I'm getting at.
Yes, let's assume the one down the hallway has a monster as well. The only one we know for sure is the stairway we found in the room with the statue.
So.
Let's see. I don't recommend we split up.
That's for certain.
Korth, would you mind keeping an eye on Dara for the time being?
Yep. Korth walks over and just palms him.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Oh yes, you should probably be no longer be prone.
Well, I don't know about Dar's. Dar's currently in a lizard death grip.
Yes, but notionally he will not be prone. All right, so Matthew, as you're moving through these tunnels, you notice that the chanting is louder down this corridor.
Alright, everyone follow me slowly.
Johannes puts away his crossbow and draws his rapier. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. It'd be better if I if I kept the crossbow equipped.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I should
The
probably.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the doggo.
Yes. Oh yes, I should probably give you guys control over that. Un momento, por favor. Okay.
First and foremost, I'm gonna poke this door in front of me with my crossbow real quick.
All right. You poke the door. It does nothing.
Alright.
I whisper, it'd probably be better if you listened. If you listened past the door.
That wasn't my concern.
Or you think it might be a mimic?
Dar's ears light up the word mimic.
There was one door up there that was.
If you recall, I had asked, I had PM'd Matthew something last game. He saw a mimic.
Oh.
And lucky you didn't get. And lucky you didn't. You saw it.
Yes, so I didn't want to. I just wanted to be safe before we proceeded. Right. I am gonna take Johannes's advice first, though, and listen through the door.
Yeah. You listen through the door, and yeah, sure enough, the chanting is coming from behind this door.
Yeah. Matthew just kind of gestures that this is the right place to go.
1 second. Need to change this to all players. Okay. All right. You can now control. So players can now control the Lancelot token.
Oh, puppy.
Yes. All right. But this gated door, unfortunately, it appears to be locked.
Oh, Yara,
Yeah.
have a locked door. Mind taking care of it?
Oh my god, the puppy's portrait is so cute.
My cat just jumped on my desk. She's jealous of the attention the computer's getting.
Yeah. Can't say.
Oh, hold on. She sprawled down. I need to get a picture of this.
1 minute. That's. All right.
Ooh,
That
good roll.
is.
I noticed that somebody's not moving.
Yeah. 1 minute. I gotta. All right. So, Gray's taking up the. So yeah, I just swapped out the token. So yeah, so you definitely picked the locks, and The gate opens.
There we go.
All right. So, what do you do?
Let us proceed carefully.
Yep.
All right. All you got to do is click on the little downstairs icon. Yep.
Hang on a second. Can I restart my computer? My cat
Oh.
sounds something, and now my thing's doing something weird.
Oh. Sure.
Yeah, give me a second.
All right. Why not just...
We didn't.
So yeah, everybody can just like, you know, you can move your tokens like through and just walk through the door. Yeah, and just click that little door icon, and then you'll teleport to the next map.
We didn't know where that mimic was, did we? Except for the one person.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Matthew's the
which
only
is-
one who knew where the mimic was.
which is why I felt the need to bring it up.
All right.
Oh, that was. I just felt like that was pertinent information for the party.
Josh, you gotta put that on screen.
No. No.
All right.
Also, mine is just so adorable. And cashew.
All right. So. You descend the stairs.
What? Oh, I was controlling the dog for a second.
So you descend the stairs, and the chanting seems to have stopped.
Hang on, let me get back on the computer.
Okay, I got the dog.
Yep.
I don't have the dog no more.
I'm sorry. I seem to
I know,
have-
we're all standing on top of each other.
Yeah.
Here we go. I should be empty space now. Aw.
Stop
that!
Ah!
Maybe I should. We'll figure it out later. But so yes, Matthew.
So what I missed?
You're
No.
looking at this area, and it appears to be some sort of reliquary. There are a couple alcoves in here that seem to like in like 13 little niches along the walls. There seem to be like tiny little pedestals with strange items on them.
Would I be able to identify some of these items?
Yes. You can see one appears to be a feather. One appears to be a pile of rotten raisins. Another seems to be a pair of teeth. Another is a wooden figurine of a black knight bearing the emblem of a rose. Another seemed to be...
Hang on a second. Something's wrong with my browser.
Another seems to be like severed talons. Another seems to be a bowl of strange herbs. Another is this gleaming in what little light there is this small chunk of amber resin. and another is a cracked egg that appears to be the remains of a skeletal infant dragon.
Hmm. Could I possibly maybe make an occultism check?
I'm gonna make one too.
All right. Well, if you're trying to identify these, if you're trying to identify some of these, you will actually need nature, religion, and yes, one occultism.
All right.
Okay, can I make a nature check?
Indeed. Let's
right.
let's recall knowledge. All
Okay,
right.
you said occultism is one of them, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna. All right. There we go. All right. All righty. Fascinating. Wonderful. Okay.
Are you gonna roll 2, feeling?
She has problems rolling, so I've rolled for her.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Lucky you. You rolled quite high. So, Falsifa, you're instantly drawn to the bowl of herbs, and you notice that this bowl containing herbs. There are three of them: mistletoe, yellow wolfsbane, and mugwort. Mistletoe, you know, is a symbol of love, luck, and protection from evil. Yellow wolfsbane symbolizes brotherly love, caution, and death. Mugwort is about feminine energy, and it hinders possession. So, Matthew, you're looking at some of the you're looking at the feather, the canines, and the talons. The talons appear to belong to that of a raven. The canines belong to a wolf. The feather, you are quite shocked at the feather. It's an angelic feather.
What?
Johannes, for some reason, the piece of amber is catching your eye. There's something off about it. There's something evil about it. You can't quite put your finger on it, but your instincts have rarely been wrong. There's something like otherworldly and evil about this piece of amber, and you don't know what.
I take a scrap of ruined cloth from my esoterica and wrap it around the piece of amber.
All right. Wonderful.
Do these herbs represent the family, perhaps?
It's crossed my mind as well.
I'm still baffled on how the hell they got their hands on us on an angelic feather.
Yeah, I see that.
Indeed.
Yeah. All right. So, do you want to try and recall knowledge on it, Johannes?
Yeah, I'll
That-
make a.
Yeah, make a religion check for me.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Guess who just nat 20'd?
Oh man.
Ooh.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so you recognize this instantly. This is a feather of an astral deva.
Ooh.
Those buggers are, how do I put this?
You're
They-
in the upper tier.
Yeah, they are the elite messengers and emissaries of the celestial round, serving deities and celestial armies by, delivering messages. They watch over planar travelers and take powerful mortals under their wings to mentor them. So, and the metagame information, in terms of CR, this guy is a 14.
This-
Ooh.
Johannes almost spits out his pipe. How does one get this?
Precisely my question.
There are some shops that would charge a fortune for this. You buy pals with one of these things.
Forgive me if I'm not exactly keen on selling scraps of the divine.
And it would be a good instinct to have, but how does he get this?
So I'm going to put into the chat the things that that I'm going to put into the chat the things that you have found
Okay.
that are all in these little alcoves.
You said, so it looks like there's a hallway down this way?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna start moving cautiously that way, making sure my party sees me going that way.
Alyara.
Hmm?
Alyara, go with Gray.
Yep, on it.
Nobody goes alone.
All right.
I am being extra careful.
Yeah, you should have been this careful before.
Well, that's why we're being
I'm
careful now.
trying.
Okay, so Gray, you're walking in here, and yes, there a lot of these little alcoves right here appear to be the remains of what seems to be a prison. A lot of rusty shackles in here. And
Any
hanging
bodies?
there's one. There's one right back here that you can see.
Alright. I approach it cautiously, looking for signs of undeath.
All right.
Sorry, my cat keeps hitting the refresh key.
Oh.
Like it's right where she's laying her head.
Oh.
Hey,
my
Josh, you have to
Yeah.
put the picture of the cat on stream
Yeah.
I already put some pictures of the cat in the chat.
in Discord. Oh, you did?
Yeah. What do you think that I was going to Google earlier?
All right. I can.
I saw it on the Discord. It sent you in chat.
Okay, yeah, I can put that on stream real quick. Here's the kitty. Here's the kitty, everybody.
my
Okay, okay, now back to terror. So,
Yes.
so, Gray, you don't sense any undeath coming from this person. However, you can see in big letters carved into his skull is the word coward. You also
Alright.
see that on his finger is a gold ring.
I
Well,
prepared. I try to take the bones down from the shackles, and I lay the bones respectfully on the ground, and prepare proper ceremonial rites for the deceased.
Hmm. Very good. So,
Does the ring have any markings, arcane runes, or anything on it by any chance?
no momento, por favor. One second. Let's. Yes. You are going to. I am going to need a. I'm gonna. Ooh. What check am I? Is this gonna be? This is. Oh boy. In order to recall what this is, you're going to have to make a society check.
I'm not trained in society.
I know.
Do I need to come down there?
Do I need to come down there?
You might. You might.
Am I even trained in society? No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, you're looking at that ring, and you have. You know it's unusual, but you have no idea what it is.
Hang on, I'm coming down.
Did he even tell us
I find it somewhat distasteful, the idea of trying to steal from the dead. So.
He doesn't need it no more.
You
sure you don't want me to make a check?
anymore. However, it might have been significant to him in life.
Can I take a crack at it?
Go for it. All right. You.
Prepare to cremate the body.
All right. You recognize this as a trader's ring. The thickness of the band of this ring allows it to be taken to any jeweler or blacksmith to be adjusted for different hands or fingers from the original make. And there's a tiny clasp at the side of the gem that, when pressed, opens the gem, revealing a small hinged compartment. This compartment is designed to hold 1 dose of poison, allowing the wearers to slip the contents of the ring into the food or drink of an intended target. The compartment can be closed again by gently pressing the gem back into place.
Ooh.
I think I understand why this gentleman is down here.
Who wants the assassin's ring? Up for grabs.
Well, I think the assassin will want the assassin's ring.
I don't think we should be stealing off of corpses of humans.
Well, I'm not human, so...
I'm
Yes,
not human
but
as well.
this one is human, and I am human, and I am defending the rights of the dead.
Is Kor still holding Dara?
Yes.
He never
Well,
stopped.
think of it. Well, think
Hold
of
on,
it this way.
is this the corpse with
If he had
coward?
this,
Is this the corpse with coward inscribed on its skull?
Yeah, this corpse has coward inscribed on its skull.
Well, can you really call him a man then?
well, think of it this way.
Oh.
He was probably an assassin.
I think he's been disgraced enough, chained in the bottom of a chained into a tortured chamber of a cult. I mean, seriously, if the cultists chained him down here, left him for dead, and carved coward into his head, I mean, for all you know, he refused to follow through with sacrificing an innocent, and they declared him coward for that.
Dara wishes to struggle.
Probably have a better chance of getting into heaven if he didn't have the poison ring.
So, seriously though, if he's been chained down here by evil cultists, what form of cowardice can you imagine them not finding acceptable?
That's besides the point.
Let me out. time.
So, if he was an enemy of the cultists, I feel like he's deserving of respect.
And probably would run.
True, but
Like
how do you know
whoever
he's
else?
not some crazy serial killer that they kidnap because no one would miss him?
I cannot. However, in light of that, I'd rather assume he was innocent rather than guilty.
Look, can we just take the bloody ring already?
What, pray tell, do you intend to do with such a ring?
Me? Nothing. I just want to see
Gorth.
who wants it.
Gorth, can you put me down for a moment?
Isn't it a poisoner's ring? Most dishonorable way to deal with an enemy.
Gorth puts down the doll.
Oh boy.
Oh
Whoop
no.
step.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Why?
Dara
Why
warp
did you-
steps and grabs the ring.
Oh boy. Okay, Dara has the ring now.
I'm not responsible for whatever happens next.
Okay, guys. So, who here has seen Jimmy Neutron?
Me.
Who hasn't?
I
What?
have the ring. I have the ring.
Oh.
Can I?
Oh no. Oh boy. So, yeah, it has now become a moot point, Gray.
If I am unable to see to the respect of this gentleman, I am going to have to insist on performing several rites at the conclusion of our little adventure here. I will have to purify myself.
We have holy water for that.
It's a little bit more than that. It's a ritual, and it's pretty involved.
Yeah.
It will take an entire day for me.
Falsify.
Hmm?
Would you please accompany me into this room?
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Is there
So,
anything else in this room we need to check out?
oh yes. Perception check from you three.
Right?
All right. Perception check in the chat, Jermo. Could you hit that little dice icon for me?
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
nat
nice.
20.
Ooh.
It's always when we're out of combat.
So yeah, Aliara and Johannes, you guys have just left, and Gray, just you take a step, and you're just in a little bit of a foul mood right now. Just the absolute disrespect that they just showed, just like the opportunism. You're very grumpy, and you just kind of you lean against this wall just to kind of take a breath to just compose yourself, and it gives way a little bit.
All right. I inspect it without letting the rest of the party know first.
All right. It appears that this. You slightly adjust it. Oh, it's an entryway into whatever this is.
Interesting. All right. Before I let anyone know about that, I'm going to gather up the remains of the deceased individual, bundling them up so that I can give them a proper burial later.
Very well. You do that.
So,
You head over here.
all right.
Grab it, bundle it up, and you head back.
All right. Tomb robbers. There is a secret passage over here.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey,
Matthew
look
and
at Nora, he's the one that took it.
Matthew and Falsifa. This area right here in front of you, this tunnel is blocked by a rusty iron portcullis.
Hey, this is the entryway into the other room, right?
Yep.
It's not letting me pass.
Ooh.
You said there was the bones of a baby dragon?
Yes.
Darn, no.
Is Dara attracted to that in any way, shape, or form?
His eyes linger on it a little bit. It's not greed, it's something else that you can't quite put, but there's this interest that you can't quite put your finger on.
Curious.
Yes. But yes, Gray, Johannes, and Alyar, you kind of step into this area. It's a 40-foot square room. Just the smooth masonry walls provide just excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to drying stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above a stone altar mounted on the dais.
I'd say let's avoid the altar.
Yeah, a blanket of mist just rolls off the top of this altar, which is carved with just hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dried blood.
Guess we don't have to wonder what happened to the prisoners.
I am liking these Durst people less and less.
I wonder if this was the location of the ritual mentioned by Madame Durst.
Well, this is definitely a ritual chamber, though I imagine the individual they're sacrificing to is not the sort that's worthy.
And who would be worthy of human sacrifice, pray tell?
So it is sacrifice then. Figures.
Depends on whether or not it's self-sacrifice.
If the shackles weren't any indication. I still have the 10-foot pole, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I dip into the water a bit just to make sure it's safe to step into.
They
So-
said you didn't look like a devil.
So yeah, you stick it in there. You stick it in there and start kind of swirling it around, just watching the water for anything. You pull it out of the water. The water is absolutely filthy. Like if you drink it, you're pretty sure you're gonna come down with like 7 different diseases. But other than that, it's and also if your foot has a cut on it, you're probably gonna get blood poisoning. But other than that, nothing else unusual.
Johanna sighs in aspiration. Ah, if I want to be a couple of feet taller.
Where is Johannes?
I'm over by the stairway.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He
Gray.
and Gray were standing next to each other. Yes.
Garth, I might need your assistance over here.
Yes. So, so the fog that is flowing off the dais, off the altar, you note that it bears a striking resemblance to the fog outside.
Okay, I step into the water.
Yep.
Johannes climbs onto Korth's shoulders.
Yep.
I-
You step into the water,
I
nothing
pick up-
happens.
I pick up Dara and put him on my shoulders.
And who has a dog?
Yeah, I've got the doll.
Well,
Who has Lancelot the dog?
I'm guessing Falsifa has
Oh.
the dog.
I'll take the dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to inspect the water in this
It is.
alcove area.
It is and you don't like this, it's thick.
All right.
It's
there any-
thick
like
and
it's-
it's thick and it smells like really bad. Like
It's not like quicksand, is it?
no, it's like it stinks like rotting meat.
Oh.
Like you
I
ever
wonder if there's.
yeah, like you ever opened up the fridge and there was a piece of chicken in there you forgot and then you open it up. It smells
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Mm,
I wonder if there's bodies at the bottom of it.
I'm not
I think that goes
exactly
without
sure.
saying. Johannes says through a pinched nose.
Indeed.
Ingrid, can you move me closer to the altar? I want to examine the carvings.
Good thing we're.
I disapprove anyone getting close to that altar.
I'm not going to activate it. I just want to see who exactly they're worshiping.
No movement.
And there it is.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
See, nobody listens to the cleric.
All right.
I was fully listening to the cleric.
So-
Jordan, we got a dog a couple episodes ago. We just never had a token for it till now.
Yeah, so as you step onto the altar, you see a small white bundle visible on it. And as you step onto the altar, the bundle just kind of flies open. And there's a rusted serrated dagger painted red with dried blood.
Don't touch that, please.
That's the idea.
Dara really wants to.
No.
Well, that doesn't look good.
I'm just examining the carving. Oh.
And there's all the corpses in the water.
Crap.
It was not my fault this time.
Who climbed up onto the altar?
Korth and
Worth did.
Korth and Johannes.
Crap.
Well,
I didn't chant anything. Why are they?
Are these corpses just floating in the water?
No, they're like little shadows that have risen up, and you can hear them saying something. One must die. One must die. You can move now.
I am,
So is this a combat encounter or?
I
It's
think
not- it's
you've
not- it's
begun
not-
the
It's not combat.
I suspect this is the beginning of this. This seems to be a ritual of some kind. I think they expect us to sacrifice ourselves on the altar.
Would playing dead work?
Good luck with that. Are there like what you call it? Are there any like insects, spiders, rats, anything around the area?
You got a dog.
Falsifer holds tighter to the puppy.
Oh.
I was about to say I didn't want to suggest it, but
No, I did not want to think that because.
I refuse to play along with this.
Yeah, I'm not above killing an animal for survival, but this is not necessarily one of those scenarios.
Can I take a look at one of these things? Try to
Yeah.
gauge how tough they are.
You can roll an occultism check. I'm hoping you guys are noticing that the chanting seems to be getting faster.
Yep.
yeah.
Out of
Alright.
character, this is hitting a little too soon for me.
You're looking at these things and you don't think you can fight them. There's just this overwhelming aura of evil that they seem to be just overwhelmingly powerful.
I'm gonna just kind of circle around towards the exit.
That way is blocked.
Is that a port? It's a portcullis, right?
Yes, and it's closed.
All right, so here's the thing.
Is there a thing for opening it?
Yes, there is. Whoop.
So here's the thing. I'm guessing these guys aren't gonna let us through. So I take the knife and I cut myself just a little bit with it and try to play dead.
You try. They are not
Since
fooled.
there's 12 shadows, all of this was decided.
Oh! Use me! Use me!
You know what? Yeah. Why haven't we used him?
Wait, you're gonna sacrifice Dara?
I'm pretty sure we can end back together.
I don't think that's how that works.
It's not how it works.
I could play doll after you stab me.
There weren't any. We didn't see any like rodents or vermin scurrying about inside this place at all, did we?
No.
So
Don't do
no
it.
insects, no vermin, nothing.
Nope.
And something
it.
tells me that wouldn't be wholly sufficient.
Cotton or not,
It's. I mean,
Dara
it's
has a
death.
soul steel.
They're calling for something that they did not specify what must die. They simply specified one must die.
I did not hear falsify.
Cotton or not, Dara has a soul to steal. Don't do it.
Do you think we can fight
Technically,
these?
you can rip Dara's head off,
No.
and Dara would still live.
One must die. Not one must be
Well,
sliced with that knife.
can we at least give it a try?
I don't think it'll work.
Oh, we won't know until we try.
Keep in mind that if you take Dara's head off, I'm going to treat that as damage.
Better than death. Besides, he volunteered.
And there is $5 super chat.
Sacrifice Dara, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Wow, you guys are mean.
Consider penance for a last session.
Are you actually going to kill Dara here?
Well, quote unquote, kill him.
I don't think that's how this is working. This isn't working like you think it is. I don't think there'll be.
I
don't think-
suggest we draw our weapons.
Sacrifice Dara, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Acting with a will of his own doesn't
All right, so
technically
you're
make him
gonna
alive.
slice off Dara's head.
Yeah.
I very much am opposed to you sacrificing one of our comrades.
As am I.
I don't think they'll be fooled if you damage them just a little bit. They're asking for death.
Exactly. I don't think this is I don't think this will play out like you think it will, Johannes.
I'm pretty sure these creatures are undead, and the thing about undead is they can sense life. They hate life. I'm pretty sure they're not going to be fooled by this insanity.
What's the detect magic?
8 months subscribed and enjoying discovering new games and fandoms.
That was
and
Detect
also
Magic,
being a
Detect
part of this
Magic.
chaos-fueled roller coaster.
Interesting. Okay. I'm adding a boon. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm very much advising we retreat.
I don't know if we can.
Well,
Actually, that might be the best option.
I think that might be our really only option.
Right.
I'm gonna try and see if I can get the portcullis working.
No, don't.
Is anyone gonna try and stop Gray?
I don't think Dora can.
All right, so Gray, that's going to be an athletics check from you.
All right. So.
Curse streak broken. Yes, you guys did gain a boon, but we'll figure that out later. All right.
They're going to sacrifice Dora. Oh yeah. By the way, that chance is getting really, really fast. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
All
been
right.
at the same
All right,
pace.
I rolled a 15 on that athletics check.
So you're lucky that was a good roll because yes, you are able to it takes you a little bit, but yes, you are able to open the portcullis.
Message to Korth. Get him off the dais. Or I cannot pronounce that word.
Dais.
All right.
All right, people stepping.
People are getting off the dais.
Indeed.
All right.
If we have to fight, I'd rather fight in the hallways where it's one at a time.
No movement. The chanting stops. The cultist chant changes. Come, demon, we awaken thee. The dirty water filling the chamber just ripples as something moves beneath the surface. A host of bones, flesh, and just this disparate body parts come together from the water and from atop the altar, collecting into a massive, heaping, shifting mound of gore.
Oh.
Oh.
Lovely.
Oh, cool.
Everyone,
Yeah.
gonna have to. Gonna have trying to get everybody into the tracker. All right. So everybody click the little dice icon. All right.
Nice, Matthew.
Of all the times
So-
for me to roll in that 20.
I'm sorry. That's wrong because you rolled a nat 20. You get to go first. Let me fix this.
I just assumed me and the flesh mound rolled the same thing.
Nope. Matthew,
No, the nat 20.
you're first.
Okay. I assume I have line of sight of this thing.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm going to hunt prey on this bad boy.
By the way, are our hero points restored since it's a new
Oh,
session?
yes. Please restore your hero points, everybody. I'm gonna check to make sure. Okay.
There we go.
All right. Hunt prey.
Try-
The thing is hunted.
Okay. So, gonna take a shot with my crossbow.
All right. Yeah. Let's just assume that you've already reloaded. Or
Oh yeah,
let's just assume that you've reloaded.
yeah. I'll be keeping better track next time.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Rolling the hit.
Would you like to?
Yeah, yeah. Little bit.
Yes. That is a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Oh, my hunt prey damage isn't applying.
Nice. Just immediately, just expecting the worst. You're not even sure you saw this thing before you actually fired a shot, but you fired a shot and it hit. And just kind of goes. You can hear it just give this like unholy squeal, and the it spews out like this little black ichor, and the crossbow bolt just kind of sinks into the mound. You know you heard it.
Yeah, I don't think the hunt prey applied earlier.
All right. All right. So, if the hunt prey didn't apply earlier,
I think it did now. I saw the thing
Yeah,
flash
there
in
we
front
go.
on top of it.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Wonderful. What's your third action gonna be?
Let me see. I'm gonna move over this way so I can have a clearer shot.
All right. All right. That's your third action. It is
Yep.
now this thing's turn.
Goody.
All right. It is going after Korth. All right. It is going to strike it. Ooh,
Oh.
I don't like that noise.
that's critical.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Garuda. This is all my fault. Were those D12s I just saw?
Korth is down. Yep. And is also grabbed. That is the end of it. That is the end of his turn. Aliara, it is now your turn.
Ooh. Well, I'll move over here and see if I can attack the tentacle that has Korth grabbed. To try and free Korth.
All right, you're going to have to essentially make a contested check. I mean, you can strike at it, but to actually free it, you're gonna have to make a contested check.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. All right, is it targeted?
Yeah, I have it targeted.
Yeah. So make your attack. All right, hit the +9. That is a miss.
Ah.
You're gonna make a. Are you gonna use a hero point on that?
Yep. Yeah, I will.
All right, right click, you re-roll using hero point. That's a hit. Oh no, you roll. You have to roll damage. Yep.
And you did it twice,
roll.
apparently.
Yeah, roll your damage.
Yeah, apparently I just rolled twice. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. All right. Wonderful. So yeah, you move over, you take a good slash at it. Yeah. Yeah, you hear once again, you hear the squeal, and your claws now have black blood on them. What are you gonna do for your third action?
Catfolk dance.
All right. All right. Roll an acrobatics check. That's a critical.
Ooh, yes.
Creature is now off guard until the start of your next turn. So yeah, you're kind of just like pinging between like the walls here. And it is concentrating on you right now. Wonderful.
Oh, I hope I can be a dodge tank for the moment.
All right, Korth.
Yep.
All right. I believe you are dying at the moment.
Yep. Rolling a
I am so
recovery.
sorry.
There we go.
Yo, that's
Yeah, that's not going to stand. Can I hero point that?
yes, you can.
Thank you.
There we
Better,
go.
better.
Decrease it. You've decreased the condition by 1.
Ah, yes, I suppose I should end my turn.
Yep.
Do I have line of sight on this guy? I think I do.
Can you target him?
Yep.
Then yes, you have that line of sight on him.
First things first. Can I move Puppy?
Puppy will move. Puppy will move at the bottom of the turn after Falsifier.
All right. So I should have target him. Let's do this. I'm actually gonna use the bar for this.
Oh wait.
Dara's
hang on.
going to-
Hang on. Before Dara does anything, I wanna check something. Yeah. Go ahead, Dara. I had to check a rule. Go ahead.
All right. Triple action. Force barrage.
All right. Roll damage.
1d4. How do I do the +1?
It'll do it automatically. Just roll the damage in the chat.
No. I can only do the +1 once. Because of the sorcerer feat. Dangerous sorcery, I think it is.
I think it automatically does it.
Okay.
Yeah, just try
Let's
it.
find out.
Yeah, roll the damage. Yes, it does.
Okay, because it doesn't apply to the next two.
Great.
It only would apply to the next two if they were different targets.
All right. Go for it.
So just keep a note of that.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Yep. Okay, so that's 4 damage. And roll it again.
Aww.
2. Okay, so take 6 damage from that. All right, wonderful. You just
It took.
Yep, you
What did it
blasted
take?
it.
6.
Yeah,
So
it took a total of 12 damage. So yeah, you are just blasting it, and yeah, it's there are a couple magical burns on it right now. Johannes.
Alright, as loath as I am to leave Fort
Oh.
3 is, I need to get some range on this guy.
All right.
Hang on, why can't I move my token?
because it skipped to Gray's turn.
Why did it skip to Gray's turn? That's weird.
That's because I ended my turn and then you went to the next turn.
Yeah. Sorry. Sometimes I forget who is able to. Yeah. Sometimes I forget that. Who actually knows how to use the interface.
Alright, I'm gonna try exploiting vulnerability.
All right. Exploit. Okay. I got Okay. Target it and exploit vulnerability.
Alright, hang on. So just as a reminder, I need to oh, here we go.
That is a success.
Mhm.
I'm gonna use personal antithesis.
All right. Personal antithesis. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to really think about this one. Because this is a very special creature.
Take your time.
That's fine. It's like while I'm thinking, you guys can think about what you're gonna do on your turns.
Mhm.
All right.
I already have an idea.
Okay. I need to scroll up for a little bit. Where did I put that? So, Johannes, I'm going to slightly retcon something. Is that okay? It's going to be a
sure.
bit. You grabbed the herbs because you just felt like it. You felt like you were going to need them. You pull out.
Oh, how about this? I ask Falsified to toss me the herbs since she's like a square.
Yeah.
A tall square away from me.
Yep. So yeah, Falsifa tosses you the herbs, and you're unsure which of the three, but you can tell that it doesn't like one of them.
All right. So is the antithesis applied?
Antithesis is applied. It
All
doesn't
right.
like one of those herbs.
I'm rolling a hero point.
Yep.
Much better.
That is a hit. And guess what? The only reason that hit was because Alyara applied the off guard.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
All right. So was that 2 actions?
that was 2 actions. You're gonna reload?
Yep.
Reload! Alright.
Ah, have to reload.
Gray, your turn.
Alright, I am going to cast Vitality Lash.
Alright. Vitality Lash? Oh, right.
Yeah.
So,
All
by
right.
Lathander's light, be purged.
Yep. That is a Alright. It gets a basic fortitude save. So, yes, you grab the, you just grab the little thing you got from burying the kids. You shoot it up, and all of a sudden, it just shoots out this giant light and engulfs the mound. All right. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry, you guys should have seen that.
Oh. Oof.
Oh.
All right. Can you roll a 2d6 for me, Jermo? Wonderful. Okay. So, if I'm doing this correctly... All right. It takes the damage. It is burning. So, that's 2 actions. What's your final action?
All right. So do I have anything that's crossbow? Is crossbow in action?
Yes, but you have to have loaded it. And you also have to pull it out because you have your scorpion whip out.
All right.
So you're gonna have to equip your crossbow as an action.
All right. I'll equip my crossbow then.
All right.
A third action.
Okay, that's your third action. All right. So, Falsifa, your turn.
Okay. First, I'm gonna raise my shield.
Okay.
Then I'm going to throw a javelin.
Wonderful.
And if I were to prepare reach spell for next turn,
You can't prepare reach spell for your next turn. You have to use it on the same turn that you cast a spell.
that's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I throw the javelin.
All right. All right. Oh, it's working now. That is a hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. Let's hope this works. There we go.
All right. So yeah, you just kind of graze it, but
That sucks.
unfortunately, but hey, you still damaged it. And top of the turn.
Yep.
It is now injured.
All right. Yeah, just gotta reload. Reload. Now, take the shot.
All right. That is a miss.
Yep. Unfortunate.
Well, what are you gonna use your last action for?
No, that was 3 actions.
You reloaded.
two.
That was 2. You reloaded and then you
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah, that was 3 actions.
Oh.
My reload is 2 actions.
Oh,
Because
right.
I have a
Right,
because it's a heavy crossbow.
Ah, right. Unfortunate.
Do you want to hero point it?
Decent amount of damage out of it for our first turn.
Yep. All right. This thing is now going after Alyara.
Oh,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, that's a critical.
oh, crap.
Oh no.
And Alyara is now dying unconscious and grabbed.
Well, crap.
All right. Clearly the healer is needed. I know what I'm doing next turn.
You don't have any healing spells left.
Let me check. I think I might have a potion.
All right. Alyara, I'm going to need a recovery check from you.
Yeah.
All right. Got 500 bits from the lovely GG. Let's see if it's a boon that helps. All right. So,
Oh.
all right. So, okay. That's there's another boon that is going to apply. All right. Unfortunately, you are now dying 2 here. But also, let us see. Oh, that's not supposed to work. All right. So, a certain boon has been activated. Dara, you, for 1 round, on your next turn. Where is it? You are quickened. All right. Korth is unconscious, but he is stable.
Okay. Another recovery check then?
1 second. All right.
Character sheet.
Unfortunately, you are All right. You have 1 health. And you are not unconscious because you can hear, like, everything that's going on.
Okay, so he is conscious again?
Yes, he is conscious.
Oh, alright. In that case, do I still get all my actions, or is
Yes,
it
you
in a
do.
turn?
Yes, you do.
Oh, sweet. In that case,
He would like to rage.
yes, he would. Also, I need to do this.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Something wrong?
Yeah, just yeah. Just the rage tends to make things cause a little bit of slowdown.
Oh,
Anywho, all right,
okay,
Korth.
so, yeah, my second, I would like to try grapple this ugly thing.
All right, grapple.
So that would be that. No. No, no, no.
No, 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 no.
What the heck?
Oh, come on.
I'm
no,
sorry. It's happening again.
It's happening again.
Okay, well, that's still your second action. Do you want to try your third? It is going to be a map, but you might have better luck. Or do you just want to give it a good old slash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually. You know what? I'm going to try to bite off the tentacle that's holding Aliara.
Okay, that's going to be a contested check against the flesh mound.
Okay. Where is my bite? Huh. Yeah, can't seem to find my bite on the action bars, but okay.
Fangs.
Oh, fang. Tail whip, claws. Escape to sound, grapple, leap. Ah, here we go.
Yikes!
Nope. Okay, well, yeah. I'm not gonna reroll that, gonna save my last hero point.
Alright. Alright, Dara. It is your go.
I'm only hasted for one round.
Yep. You can use it to extra reaction to stride or strike.
I have a question. Can I use all three my actions at the same time? Like, can I warp step, and in the middle of my warp step, give somebody a potion?
Yes.
All right, so that's what I'm going to warp step. Actually, I can do that since I'm hasted. All right. How close do I have to be to give Aliara
Aliara?
a potion?
Yeah, you'll have to be adjacent to her.
So I'm guessing like right here. Oh, there they are. I couldn't see them before
Yeah.
because I was in the hallway. So hasted action.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna give her the potion.
All right.
Target you. Consumables. Zero minor health. I did not mean apply healing to target.
Yeah.
Selected tokens. I had her targeted.
There we go. Aryara, you are
And-
healed for 2 damage. You are no longer unconscious, and you are no longer dying.
Okay, did I want to see that?
But here's the thing.
I lost track.
Here's the interesting thing.
Yep.
You are now you're dying too, but Alyara, you are halfway engulfed in the flesh mound, grabbed by it. And as you come to, with Dara just shoving the, it's like shoving the healing potion onto you. It's like, you're not unconscious. All right. You are wounded too. There we go. You can see inside this flesh mound. There's a cavity inside. And there's all these little tendrils connected to this screaming infant.
Oh.
Does Dora see this too?
No, only Alyara.
Well, I'm going to relay that.
You can't. Your face is engulfed. You can't really say anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good thing. I can't tell you why because you can't hear me. But that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to guess that for me to move again would be another action.
Yes.
So I'm going to try to move back. With that, wait, I don't have a. Yeah, I'm going to try to move back.
I hope to heaven this thing doesn't have an attack of opportunity.
We're about to find out.
It does not.
Okay. And
Take
then
Bahamut.
abilities. No. Where is... I'm gonna have to open my character sheet for this one. Sorry, this is a ability feat. I gotta find out if this is one action or two. My apologies. I just... Okay, what I want to do is use Intimidating Glare on it.
Intimidating glare. So you want to demoralize it?
Yes.
All right. So use your demoralize action on it.
Where is...
That's in the actions tab.
I don't see. I don't know. Encounter.
Yeah, in the encounter. Actions tab, encounter. It's in the actions section, demoralize. All right. Attempt an intimidation check. All right. Hit the, All right. Could you roll that thing in the chat? Failure.
It targeted.
Yes, you... yeah, that's, Yep, you have it targeted. Unfortunately, it is not frightened by you.
Okay, end turn.
Yeah.
All right. So just to make sure, I did load my crossbow at the end of my last turn, right?
Yes, you did.
All right, so I'm gonna fire off this bolt.
All right. That is a miss. Hero pointed. Damage. Max damage.
Nice.
So yeah, Johannes, you are in the zone right now.
All right, I reload and fire again.
Reloading and firing again. Make sure you fire it with a multiple attack penalty. Okay. Reload. That is a miss.
All right, then I'll just take that one.
All right.
Hey, any damage is better than no damage.
Indeed.
You know, it's a decent roll too.
All right. Gray, it is your turn.
Alright, give me a sec. Alright. I am going to move close to Eliara, and I am going to cast Sanctuary on her.
Sanctuary. Do you... Oh, yes, you do have that.
I have a scroll of Sanctuary, yes.
All right.
So I hold up the scroll, and I cast Sanctuary on Eliara.
Okay. That is a touch spell.
It said 30. It said 30 feet.
Sanctuary is a touch spell.
Is it
Where
it
the
says
level
range
of the
30
scroll?
feet.
Where does it say range 30 feet?
Sanctuary spell.
You might have to look at his item.
Am I looking at the wrong version? Just give me a sec. I think I was looking. I might have been looking at the wrong version.
Or maybe you're accidentally looking at the spell's radius once it's in
No.
effect.
No, it's a touch spell with a duration of 1 minute.
Okay, understood. I had the wrong spell pulled up, so I thought it was 30 feet.
Sorry.
That's why I moved closer. All right. Okay, that changes up my strategy. All right. I guess I'll use an action to fire a crossbow bolt at the creature.
All right.
And then I am going to cast.
Well, okay, hang on.
Let's see.
You have to reload. So that's a single action to load the crossbow.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to. Of the individuals here that I can reach, guidance.
You can't guidance on Johannes as he's currently has guidance immunity. You can guidance Falsifa.
Come on.
Jeremy?
So I've also got Bless. Area 5 foot emanation targets you and allies in the area.
Yep.
So
And
I guess I cast Bless and get near the ranged individuals in our party.
Where'd you get the 2 allies thing?
Sorry, what?
Where'd you get the whole 2 allies thing? Because it's because technically everybody within a.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna get near any allies that are ranged.
Okay.
So it says 5 foot emanation. So yes.
Yep. All right. So.
All right. So.
All right.
All right.
So, Faust. Oh, that's where it is.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Germo, hang on,
All right,
Germo. You can't move, then reload, then cast bless. Okay, that's 4 actions.
Well, originally I was moving to cast what you call it?
All right.
To cast what was the spell?
Yeah. All right. So
Sanctuary.
what are you actually doing here?
All right. So I'm just moving near my allies and casting.
But casting bless. So you're not reloading?
No.
Okay, you're not reloading. All right.
Okay. So in casting blast, moving near allies and casting blasts.
Okay. All right, so Falsifa and Matthew are both blessed. Okay. There we go. Falsifa, it is your turn. Oh yes,
Okay.
I forgot to move Lancelot.
Okay. I've just checked and I do have a potion. So I was originally going to move towards Kolf and use that potion. However, I don't want to waste the blast.
Well, you can throw your potion to the potion to Korth or Aliara, and they can just use it on their turn.
Trouble is, the mount's going to act before either of them, and it could target either of them.
Yeah, you can target either of them. You can throw it at them, but they're gonna have to use it on their next turn.
Which is after the mounds.
All right. And I'm going to move towards Kolf.
All right.
Sorry, Greg. And I'm going to use the potion.
Whoop.
Why is it my turn
Yeah,
already?
that's weird. That shouldn't have happened. Let's go back.
What?
Okay, why is it insisting? Okay, just gonna use the
Something
potion.
wrong with the browser?
Nah, that's weird. It's like, it's insisting to move to the next round, and I don't know why. But anyways, you're giving him the potion. Let's see how well it does. Wonderful. So, there we go. All right, that's those are two. So those are 2 actions. What's going to be your third?
For my third action, I'm gonna raise my shield again.
Okay, raise
You
your
might
shield.
want to run.
You might want to run.
Because I don't think a shield's gonna protect you from that thing.
You don't know.
Alright, then I'll retreat.
Yeah, 2 of our guys were just knocked down by this thing. I don't want to add a third to the list.
All right, where do you want to move, Falsifa?
Just 5 spaces back. Just where I was.
All right, you get the bless again. All right. All right,
Thank you for the potion.
Matthew, it is your turn.
Okay. Right. Reload. I'm gonna just I'm gonna
All right, that's a hit. Wonderful. Roll that damage. Wonderful. All right, so you're trying very hard to get this thing down. It is now past the threshold into badly injured.
All right, that's my whole turn.
All right. Yep. It releases. Oh. It's released Alyara from the grab, and it's going after Johannes. But Korth, you have a reaction.
He has not left in my attack range though, so.
No, but he's attempting to move away from you.
Oh. Okay, well then yeah, I will use my no escape to can't move. To basically run like over here or somewhere, just trying to get away from Johannes.
Yep. Wonderful. No, there is no escape. All right. I'm going to pop this out to everybody. Whoop. It's going after Johannes. It's going to give him a good lashing.
I deserve this.
It didn't crit.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah. Reveal.
You still deserve it though.
All right.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
The fleshman took damage.
Whoop. My bad.
Knock
Mm.
yourself.
All right.
Smart, but
And it's going to
still
strike.
holding.
Gonna strike again.
Gotta open my mouth.
It's like no crit.
Yeah, no crit.
Oh wow, it's rolling very low against Johannes. But yeah, them lashes, they do hurt. They hurt very badly. So yeah, you're pretty sure he broke a few. You're pretty sure this thing broke a rib or two. Alyara.
Again, I deserve this.
So he's not engulfed anymore.
Nope.
That means he can relay the information.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Alyara, you
So, yeah,
scream that. It's like, there's a baby in the middle!
What was the name of the, There's a baby in... So what was the name of the Durst's,
Walter.
Durst's baby, the illegitimate...
Walter.
Alright.
Oh, why didn't I?
Does the, flesh mound seem to be able to hear us?
You're not sure about that.
So the flesh mound is like the is possessed by the spirit of Walter.
You don't know if it's Walter.
Oh, who else could it be?
I very seriously doubt it's any other baby. All right. I know it's not our turn, but as a free action, can I yell out the baby's name, Walter?
That is gonna be it. That. Yes, you can.
All right. I yell out Walter.
It is stunned one. It reels back,
Ooh.
just kind of.
Okay, that apparently did something.
All right, Alyara, it is still your turn.
Would it be possible to exorcise the baby from the mound?
I would like to attempt that if that's okay with you guys.
So at least let Alyara take her turn.
Yeah.
Obviously, but yes.
Well, I'm really just gonna do. Oh, wait. Well, I'll just do that just in case. If we can't exercise it.
All right, marked for death. All right then.
I think that uses up all my actions, yeah.
Yes, you did. Korth, it is your turn.
Oh man.
This is
Oh,
very
oh,
different from the previous campaign, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is.
Ugh.
I wasn't here for it, so I wouldn't know.
Previous campaign, Gregor reminds I got knocked down every time. Now it's Dar's turn. And
No.
Kor's turn.
Yeah.
And my turn.
All right. I'm just saying, someone might want to talk Walter down. He's probably, understandably and justly upset about the fact that his life was ended by his parents early.
You're asking the raging lizardman barbarian to talk.
Let alone
Deep
sue the
down
baby.
and find the humanity inside you.
There
You're asking the lizard folk to find humanity.
You're asking the raging lizard folk to find humanity.
Down. Like deep down, you
What?
meet enough people
I
to
did
have
not-
some manhood down in there.
I did. First off, I did not mean to move.
Yep, I gotcha.
right.
Oh, by the way, currently you are prone. So would you like to stand up using an action?
Yes, I will stand up, if it's all right. Now, I also see that I am also immobilized. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. I'll talk to him with my teeth. As soon as I can click them. Oh, there we go.
Can
Wow.
you roll above a 10 for once?
Wow. What?
Roll above a 10!
Okay,
I don't think your conversation with your teeth is working.
second.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? What the fuck?
All right, first roll above 10.
I think
Oh
your
my
teeth
God.
are losing the diplomacy check.
Not
Is
funny.
there like?
Uh,
Oh my god.
I am so sorry, Garuda. I don't know what's going on. How are you getting all these ones?
I don't know.
Is there something in the system that makes us roll badly on
No!
encounters?
I mean, there is a module, but I did not install it for this because I wanted to avoid this exact thing.
Is Dar still quickened?
No.
No.
Well, if Dar is not quickened anymore, I have you targeted. I'll make sure of that spell.
This is not fair. Okay.
Killing us.
Unload.
I'm kind of digging it though.
Ay, ay, ay.
So only the first one gets the +1 from dangerous sorcery.
Yes, sir.
All right. There's that damage. All right. That's 2, and that's 4. That's an additional 6 damage. It is still in the badly injured range. Very well. Johannes, it is now your turn.
So, crazy thought. Those herbs from earlier. How do you say the mound reacted to them?
The mound did not like one of them.
Alright,
What herbs
so
were they?
It doesn't really matter which. I was thinking I'd go inside the thing's mouth and throw the herbs in. See if it vomits them in.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
No.
He's gonna.
Thank you, Ari.
Are you gonna do it? All right.
Also, Ari sent a super chat.
Ari sent the super chat for Garuda. It better be a boon, Joshua.
For Garuda, it better be a boon, Joshua.
The silence is telling.
It is a boon, but it is effectively useless.
Hang on, before I attempt to let it eat me, I'm gonna drop my crossbow and draw my rapier.
All right, drop a crossbow.
In case things get dicey. Alright,
Okay.
herbs in hand, I try to force my way in.
All right. You're choosing to become grabbed here. The thing is now stunned 2.
Oh, dang.
Do I see the baby inside?
Yes, you can.
Can I try to cut it away from the tendrils?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I make an attempt to do so.
All right.
Do I have to roll an attack
yes,
roll for this?
Yes, you do.
Alrighty. Hang on, let me
Yep.
Alright.
Here's the thing. Those tendrils have an AC of 14. Roll your damage.
Alright.
Good job. You've cut through some of the tendrils, not all of them.
Do I have enough action to do one more?
No, you had to use one action to draw your rapier, one to move into it, and one to cut.
Alright, this thing better not eat me.
Gray. Whatever Johanna,
cast
you can see that whatever Johannes is doing, it is working.
All right, I cast Sanctuary on myself, hop down into the water, and I call out to the flesh mound. Little Walter, I am deeply sorry for the pain and suffering you've endured in this place. Your life was taken unjustly, and the shadow of your past have kept you bound here. You deserve rest and freedom from this torment. Rose and Thorn are waiting for you.
Wow. Okay. Could you roll a 2d6 for me? That is the exact amount you needed. So, Johannes, you can actually hear Gray shouting this as you're trying to cut through, and then all of a sudden you can feel like the baby just like letting out this unearthly howl as more of its tendrils are just like ripped from it voluntarily.
Can I grab the baby?
Yes, you can.
Alright, I grab it and crawl the hell out of there.
Oh.
I cannot believe that frickin' worked.
So,
And this is why we respect the dead.
Well, we don't necessarily know if
Point
it's
taken.
exactly dead yet.
so Johannes, you pull the child out, and the child is still. After quickly looking the child up and down, the child is dead and has been dead for a long time.
I
look-
approach and
You
Hold
looks
my
back to
hand.
the festering mound of flesh. I suppose it this beats whatever mockery of life that was.
Poor thing. He must have been in so much pain.
the crypt there was a crypt back there where we buried Rose and Thorn. It had the name Walter on it. I think
Yes.
we should lay the child to rest.
Yes. It was
Yeah.
empty when I last checked.
Before you do,
Uh-oh.
all of a sudden there's this rumbling.
I have a feeling we're gonna have to move double time.
Correct.
Let's
We
start
need to
making
ru-
haste.
So
Run.
everyone's going to start running. I'm guessing. The floor begins
Yep.
to quake and the
Yes.
ceiling shudders and cracks as debris and dust begins to sift into the air. Blobs of stone break off the sides and make large splashes. Swarms of maggots begin to bleed out from the walls, moving towards you.
Run.
1 second. Need to get the right. So, we are now entering a skill challenge.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
And you have automatically passed the first obstacle by finding the secret entrance. So, Gray, immediately you start directing people towards the secret entrance because you don't trust that portcullis to not smash down.
Okay, I guess we're going towards the
Yes.
secret entrance.
Yep. You head through the
All right.
secret. So yes.
Alright, and running towards the crypts.
All right. You're running towards the crypts. And so what has happened is you see just this giant swarm of rats just shooting out of the walls, just scattering everywhere. So here's how the
Okay.
skill challenge works. You can use any skill you can think of to surpass this obstacle.
Okay, I've already cast Sanctuary on myself. That should still be active.
Okay.
Give Dara the baby.
I'm gonna make a intimidation check and try to wave my lantern to clear the rats.
Okay, roll intimidation. All right. A significant number of the rats have fled, but not all of them. There's still a lot of them. So, is anyone else gonna do something?
I turn to Johannes. They shouldn't be able to attack me with my sanctuary spell active. Allow me to run ahead and put the child to rest while you guys make for the escape.
Dara's
Not
going
too
to,
far behind. Johannes calls.
Dara's going to demoralizing stare them all.
Well, okay, so because a lot of people are talking at once, Jeremy, are you going to just do what you're going to do anyway, or are you going to let Dara intimidate?
I was going to just let Dara intimidate, but I turned to Johannes and asked if I can run ahead and lay the child to rest.
Okay.
Which I called don't lag too far behind.
Okay. Very well. Roll your intimidate, Dara.
Demoralizing.
Wonderful.
Stare.
Wonderful. So, Dara, you just kind of shoot up and you just do this big, like, unholy screech. And yes, with that, you have been you are able to clear a path for Gray. So Gray.
Am I?
What?
How heavy is Gray? I can't lift Gray, can I?
No, you can't.
Damn.
You definitely would not be able to lift me.
Okay.
All right. So, Gray, you're just running. So, Gray, you're running and you're doing your thing.
I assume Johannes passed me the child.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So I take the child and I beeline it, full sprint towards the crypt.
All right.
Walter.
Very well. Everyone else, you're running. Okay. You reach the room with the statue. As you enter, the statue just falls forward and collapses, and 5 enormous shadows begin swooping across the walls, and you can hear their murmured moans and screams. His gaze burns upon us. The Dark Lord's eyes are always watching. He is the ancient. He is the land. So, what do you want? What are you going to do? These shadows are blocking your way.
Do they? Are they afraid of my lantern's light at all?
I was gonna
They
try
are
tumble
not.
through. Can I
Right.
attempt to?
Yeah, hang on. Has the orb shattered as well?
Yes.
I take a piece and throw it into the lantern.
Okay. Make an occultism check, and Matthew, make an acrobatics check.
Am I able to try and run past them?
You're lagging behind.
Oh, I'm going a different route.
Yes, you're going a different route.
Is there a reason why I don't see the map?
Yes, because this is all notional at the moment.
Yeah, this is all
Understood.
theater.
Okay.
This is all theater of the mind.
At the moment, the skill challenges are theater of the mind. So, as you get wonderful, Matthew, your dodge is so good that you actually managed to take Dara with you. Yeah. And Johannes, you throw one of them into the lantern, just boosh! The light is no longer the bright yellow, but it just turns into this like unholy crimson. And yeah, the shadows really don't like it. A couple more of them flee. But not, it's like one of them is still there and it's still trying to block you, and it's still blocking your way. Is anyone else going to do something?
Where is everybody else?
Everybody is in the room with the statue. It's like, but
Okay.
yeah, but Gray is behind. He ran towards the crypt.
Yeah. I don't think Korth can actually do anything with this one.
You can actually attack the shadows.
Oh, I can?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can actually attack the darkness.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll oh my gosh. I'll pick up the tumbled statue and smack it across the face.
Go for it.
What do you want me to roll for that?
Just that is a good question.
Is there no improvised attack roll?
Roll an unarmed attack.
Oh.
Yeah, unarmed attack.
Oh. So I'll just use my claws then.
Yep. All right, +9.
Please.
That is actually enough. You're lucky. You're lucky your modifier is so good, because that is enough. This is a skill challenge, so you don't need to roll damage.
Ah. All right.
So, Korth just picks up part of the statue and just hits one of the shadows across the wall, just directing everyone in. So, as everyone's running up the stairs, we're going back to Gray. As you're trying to weave through, a chain suddenly wraps around your leg and trips you. It starts pulling you further back. You see that it's pulling you towards the well you recently passed by. What are you gonna do?
One of us doesn't have to come back and grab him, do we?
No, right now it's just Gray. What are you gonna do?
All right, I guess I'm gonna try and slash at it with my sword.
With your dagger?
Yeah, with my dagger.
Okay, go for it. Roll your dagger attack. That is a success. You're lucky you got a good roll on that one. I'm just going to tell you that much. So yeah, as soon as it wraps around, you briefly debate cutting off your own foot, but like, nope. You cut off the chain, and then you crawl away, you're just booking it after everybody else.
Must be a pretty brittle chain.
Yeah. It was very rusty. It was very rusty and it was very wet.
Alright, so I'm
I'm gonna break my rusty chains and run.
Yes.
do I make it to the crypt?
Yeah, you've already made it to the crypt. And you've already performed the rite.
Oh,
So,
happened behind the scenes.
oh, I'm sorry. I thought we've already did it. Okay.
No, I thought I was running with
Okay.
Walter.
Oh yeah.
To try and get to the-
I misunderstood. So you run with Walter, and you're gonna perform the rite.
So I call out Radiant Lathander, grant Walter's spirit peace and rest, free him from the sorrow and guide him to eternal light.
All right. Wonderful. So yes, you feel you feel a flash of light that has enveloped you. You don't know what it is, but right now you're a little more focused on getting out of here.
Yep. All right, running.
Dara,
So as you guys are running up the stairs, it's like you run up the stairs and you open a trap door. Suddenly, the normal rooms that are up here are just filled with this choking smoke. And all the entryways are just filled with like all these spinning, whirling blades. And in the hunter, you enter through a trap door in the hunter's den. And you notice that the stuffed wolves are gone. And you hear snarling and furry shapes creeping around the furniture. What do you do?
I knew those wolves were going to be trouble.
Josh,
Yes.
when we've had to pass through the top floor first, didn't we?
No, you went through the stairs that were in the you went through the stair because you found that little secret entrance. You go through the stairs that were in the statue room. It has led you to the first floor of the house.
The wolves are gone. Okay, can we see the wolves?
Yes.
Are they next to each other?
Some of them.
Okay, can I roll a nature check and try to command them?
Yes.
Or make a demand of them?
Yes.
Okay. Now if it let me make a nature check.
You got this.
You got this.
Yeah, you can. Oh yeah, you can do that too. So there's another way of doing this. On your top left, there's the two swords crossed, called Targo Argon Combat HUD. If you hit that above your character sheet, there's saves, core skills, lores. And you click that, and a pop-up comes up. Allows you to do nature check that way, I think.
Yeah. I think I'll
Okay.
yeah. All right. Were you able to find your nature check, or should I just roll it for you?
I'm sorry, I wasn't able to find it.
All right. I'll just roll it for you.
Thanks. Sorry about this.
It's cool.
If you want another time,
Inspect-
Feline, I can like go through the character sheet thing and help you.
Look what you
Find it.
rolled.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Nice.
Crit.
Just short of a nat 20.
Yeah. Well, still a crit success for this challenge.
I'm as
So,
proud as if I rolled it myself.
yep. So, Falsifa, describe how you're going to calm these wolves down.
Can I throw the rest of my rations at them?
Yes.
That works.
You just throw the rations and say, "Run!" All right. So, because that was so good, Gray has caught up with you.
Yay.
Alrighty. Now I have to deal
Wonderful.
with the spinning blades.
Yep. So, carefully leading everyone through the spinning blades. You look about the foyer, desperate to escape, and when you look toward the exit, yes, you do see that the door has been blocked. The wood has melded into the rows of moldy brick. The walls are now brittle, rotten. The wallpaper hangs in slivers, and from behind the plaster, a couple of zombies and spiders are crawling out of the walls.
There's another way out of the house.
Where?
3rd floor, balcony.
Let's
I'm
hope
not-
this house stays stable.
I'm not sure that's. Are you sure there's no windows on this first floor?
Nope.
All right, then.
or the kitchen?
Not in
Was
the
there no back?
not in the kitchen.
Oh, I thought there would be a back door.
There isn't a back
Okay.
door.
Sorry?
There is no back door.
DM, can Korth go into the dining room, grab the table, and use it as a battering ram?
Yes, but you're gonna have to dodge. You're gonna have to roll athletics to dodge some of these. To dodge the spinning wheels that are blocking your entryway in there.
Oh wait,
Never
I got an
mind.
idea. I got an idea for the blades.
Okay. Acid splash. Wonderful. The
So Johannes takes his pipe out of his mouth, and then starts bellowing in this this melange of curses, slurs, blasphemic utterances, and any until he's
You're
able
just
to spit this toxic glob at the spinning blades.
all right.
Oh no, Grandpa's going on another rant.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Now I'm gonna have to ask you to roll athletics, Korth. So yes, as the blades just melt, Korth runs in and just grabs the table. Yes, picks it up, just runs back and starts using it as a battering ram, just like bam, bam, bam. Just kind of pushing all the zombies and spiders out of the way and up the stairs. You have not seen this much strength from Korth. He is going on adrenaline right now.
So we're going upstairs to the 3rd floor?
Yeah, it's the only way we can go.
Yes. I love that in the chat. Now he rolls above a 10. All right. One second. Activates. So, running up the stairs. Now, you rush at as you arrive on the 2nd floor, you can hear an explosion and the sounds of rushing water.
Good.
Did it sound like it came from above or below?
Above, you can hear the sounds of rushing water. And yet, Korth, you look up, you can see that there's this giant wave of water just trailing down, that's trailing down the stairs.
Yeah, Korth is going to pick up the little ones and to set them on his shoulders.
Dara's just going to warp step up the railing.
All right. I'm going to have... Okay, so you're going to warp step, Korth. Roll another athletics for me.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So, Korth, you pick up Johannes, put him on your shoulder. You got the table. You're still as the wave of water just slams into the table. You're pushing forward, just rushing up the stairs.
Korth has a table shield.
Yes, just rushing up
Well
the
done,
stairs.
Korth.
And yet Korth is pushing it up, but he's still struggling. He's gonna need some people's help.
I'll help.
All right, what are you gonna do to
I'll
help him?
help.
What are you gonna do? You can't do athletics. It has to be something else.
Okay, let
Ow.
me see what I have.
Yep. You gotta.
Dara's going to go look for the source of the water.
So, who's gonna look for the source of the water?
Dara.
I
He's running up the railing.
You already used warp step.
mean,
what I'm
I
saying.
could do that.
Yeah.
Because I'm running up the railing, that's why. I'm going to
Oh,
look for the
you're
source of
running
water.
up the railing to look at the source of the water. It's coming from the bathroom. So.
I'll let them do what they're doing first.
Okay. Everyone.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
find it something.
Man, right now I'm just wishing, honestly, now I'm wishing that Frozen was still here because he had ice magic.
Oh man.
Yeah. That would have been nice.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wait. I do have this cloak I can use to try and clog it up.
Yeah, you guys aren't at the bathroom yet. You guys are still on the stairs.
Yeah, well, you could throw the cloak up to Dara and tell him to...
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Throwing
right.
you the cloak of feline rest.
All right. You're tossing Dara up the cloak. That's gonna be... that is gonna be an attack roll.
Okay.
Roll your unarmed attack.
Okay, will do.
You do have hero points.
I only have one left. Yeah, screw it.
All right.
Make it count.
I'm working on it. I'm trying to re-roll it. It's not letting me.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's not letting me re-roll it.
Do you want me to do it for you?
Yes, please. I'm struggling.
There we go.
Oof.
So yeah, it's like using a little bit of the water, you crumple it up into a ball and just like toss it up at Dara. Dara just like makes the game-winning catch as it, but like it almost slips out of his grip and falls all the way down, but Dara just manages to catch it. Dara immediately runs over to the bathroom and then just shoves the cloak into the whatever hole there is in there, and significantly reduces the strength enough so that Korth can push harder and harder and harder. You are now So yes.
There's too many spinning blades.
So this fetid cloud of filth rolls in, just stinging your eyes and drawing tears. You're gonna have to do something it's blinding, so you're gonna have to figure out something to do to get through the smoke.
Please tell me someone has something.
You can do things like try to find something to disperse or filter the smoke. You could just try to power through the smoke, or you could try to suck it up and use your perception to lead people through the smoke. Just try to justify a skill check to me.
I will.
I
will try and suck it up and use my perception.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. I'm gonna try to use
only
my
one skill check. You can only use one skill check per obstacle.
If you guys want, I could use athletics to use the table as a giant fan and blow it away.
He can try. You can try. Yeah, go for athletics.
Well,
Yeah.
if everyone is okay with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
I'm good
make
with
my
that.
I'm just gonna make my perception check real quick.
Fingers crossed. Please be kind, game. Oh,
Oh.
Here are all the high rolls. Korth just sucks in combat, but he rocks everywhere else. What's going on?
because
Isn't that the opposite of what a barbarian's supposed to be?
Yeah.
I should have brought this table down with me.
So yeah,
All
Korth,
right.
just like using the table like woof, 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 woof. You're able to disperse a little bit of the smoke, not all of it. Keep going.
All right. I'm just gonna make my perception check.
All right. Oh,
You have got
not
to be
a,
kidding me.
not
I'm
a,
gonna power through with my perception, but I'm gonna use my
No,
lantern as a.
you can't use perception. Matthew just used it.
Okay.
How badly does the smoke affect Dara? Just sight?
Sight, yes.
Can I make an occultism check and rifle through my esoterica, see if there's one that can make my lantern brighter?
Yes. Make an occultism check. That is enough. Wonderful. So, you're looking. It's like you're looking through some of the esoterica here, and yeah. So 1 second. You shove in the angel feather.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh.
Yeah, you don't burn it, but you shove in the angel feather. It's like you know that the angel feather won't burn just by the light of your lantern, but it will create a very brilliant light.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yep, if it works, it works.
I don't think you use it up, but
Didn't use it up, but you used it. So yeah, you're able to see more of a faint outline, and yeah, you almost get your head chopped off by a blade. You're lucky you're short. All right. Continuing on, you find your way. Dara told you about the balcony. As you get closer, which is connected to the nursemaid's suite. As you get closer to it, you hear a woman shout out, "Tell me to push one more time! I swear to the Morning Lord!" But the curses are quickly consumed by cries of pain. You burst into the room, and you see these silhouettes of women crowding around a young girl laying in the bed, her feet up. Her face just twists with pain while a midwife says, "The baby's coming, but oh gods, its ankles first! We need help!" The balcony, the only way out of this accursed manor, lies nearby, and with frustrated horror, you see that the door has been replaced with bloodied scythe blades that seem to spin even quicker whenever the girl's contractions rage. One of the ghosts looks at you and says, "Don't just stand there, help us!"
Okay.
Elaine, I think this might be your department.
Okay. I roll medicine check.
Medicine. All right. Right, I have to roll it. My bad. Okay. That is a great check, and Falsifa, you think this is a little weird, but it's just like your instincts have just kicked in right now. Your medical instincts have just kicked in right now. You're like, screw it, I'm gonna help this weird apparition. And yet, so you know this. Walker is coming out ankles first, posing significant risk to both him and the mother. But you know how to do this. So you can feel the spirit of the apparition coming out. And as soon as that happens, the child and the apparitions vanish. The scythe blades stop spinning altogether.
Easy now, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Yes, the miracle of birth. Now let's get down to the end.
I was going to use my.
Indeed.
Well, it was better than what I was going to do.
I grabbed Dara by the scruff.
So, you exit the balcony, and instead of seeing a simple grassland covered in fog, it is now a sheer cliff, descending 1,000 feet into nothingness.
Okay.
Is there any point in the cliff we can climb down to?
Yes.
All right. And the room we're in, there's a bunch of bed sheets in the area, right?
Yes.
Is there enough to make a long enough rope to climb down?
I think we have ropes, don't we?
Yes, I do.
Good. Good. I'm gonna use.
Wait. Dara has
And
rope.
I'm gonna. If
Dar-
yeah.
You guys got rope? All right.
Yep.
I
And
have 50
I have a
feet
way.
of rope.
All
And I
right.
have a way to put it into place.
All right. Who's putting who's putting it into place?
All right. I'm-
Korth could just set the table up against the door frame and use that as the anchor.
I was gonna use summon the necklace from my necklace, summon the knife from my necklace, and just pin it to a somewhere.
All right. All right. So if that's the case, if you're gonna pin it, I'm gonna have to ask you to make an attack roll.
You got it.
All right.
There it goes.
Perfect. Just like, yeah, all the adrenaline right now. Bam! Smacks it right in there. Next. All right. And so. All right. So who's going to be? All right. So now I'm gonna need an athletics check from someone who is confident that they know how to. I'm gonna need an athletics check from somebody to help
Got it.
people climb down.
I think that will be me then.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Chance. There's no
You
chance
got
we got a
this.
spell slot back, did we?
You got this,
Nope.
Garuda. You got this, man.
Yes, he does. So,
You're okay.
Korth,
Beat that.
you're Korth, you're trying to carry as many people down as you can. And here's kind of what happens. As you're climbing down, you're looking down. It's just like it's a long way down, but all of a sudden your feet touch the ground. What? What? You suddenly realize that whatever this was, it was an illusion. And as you
Question.
what
Did Dara see through said illusion?
could he?
Shiny button eyes.
Shiny button eyes. Could you put that into the chat, please?
I will find the feet. Accessory feet, can you intuition? I'm gonna stall. There it is.
Also, and
All right.
I get that
That's
reference.
not how that works.
Darn.
All
yeah,
right.
that's more of a light thing than a
All
illusion
right.
thing.
So, but everybody is able to. It's like everybody's climbing down the rope. Korth is bringing down as many people as he can. The last person to leap over and grab the rope is Gray. And as he leaps over, Gray, you feel something barely miss your leg. And the shock just makes you accidentally drop the rope and fall. And as you look up, you can see the twisted face of this ghast with long blonde hair. She's clawing at her face, just howling in agony. An enormous black cloaked figure appears behind her. The lady turns towards it, and you can barely make out that her expression of anger has become one of uncanny fear. The cloaked figure stretches a bony hand, grabs her by the neck, and pulls her screaming body back into the burning house. The house begins to contort into itself, stretching and groaning, almost screaming. The wood and the windows crack and shatter as they are pulled by some invisible center force. Just smashing, smash! The ground is devouring the house from the base upwards. The sound is almost deafening as the unholy house tries in vain to struggle against whatever's pulling it. And with one final crackle, an enormous dusty shock wave just knocks you all to the ground. You look up. All that remains of the house has vanished into the ground below.
Johannes
Whoa.
groans. As soon as I see he picks himself up.
Whoa, all our character art reverted.
Oh, oops.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
because
yeah,
he
I'm-
hasn't changed the tokens on the scene.
Let me fix it. Yeah, I had prepped this scene for a while. I guess I forgot this part. Okay. Well. Yeah, so, you're all just... You survived. Barely.
Head count
yes.
was
Oh,
not
yes.
good.
Oh, yes. So, yeah. You see Lancelot peering from behind a wall, from behind a rock. He moves over to falsify his tail in between his legs.
Oh.
She scoops up the puppy.
Mm-hmm.
There now. You're safe.
You
Are
sure
we
it's a real
safe?
dog, right?
On all of a sudden, you hear slow clapping. The rumors of your might and resourcefulness were not exaggerated. You turn around and you see a pale man riding a flaming horse.
Strahd von Sarevich, I presume.
A relative of yours?
No, it's the vampire.
So, relative of yours.
You guessed correctly. I am Count Strahd von Zarevich, the master of these lands. Welcome to Barovia.
I got Metroid vibes from this. Destroy a beast. The place begins to crumble, and you hastily rush your way out as everything falls around you and obstacles get in the way. That was suspenseful.
Thank you very much. But yes. Apologies. One of my servants was supposed to meet you upon your arrival. It appears the bandit has slain him and stolen the money I paid him. He gives a wide bow. Again, my deepest apologies for this embarrassing display of inhospitality. He dismounts his horse and walks closer. Please, let me get a good look at you all. He goes to Johannes. And he gives you this heartfelt smile. Almost a smile like a teacher would give to a student. He moves over to Matthew. There's this, you can see that there's this bemused grin tugging at his lips. There's also a hint of a nostalgic sparkle in his eye.
Matthew, this whole time, just has his hand on his necklace.
He moves over to Dara. You note the slight tilt of his head, Dara. He is sizing you up.
I tilt my head like a curious puppy. See something you like?
I don't know yet. He looks over to Gray. You see his eyes trail down to your holy symbol.
Which
And-
I am brandishing.
Yes. He's looking at it. There is derision in his expression. Not fear, just distaste.
Distaste it all you want. I'm still holding it up.
He moves over to Alyara. His eyes look you up and down. And there's this amusement, almost predatory.
What?
Private joke. He looks over to Korth.
Oh, very funny.
Strahd's eyes narrow at Korth. Not in anger, but in interest. Korth, you've seen this sort of expression before, usually when Johannes is reading a very interesting tome.
Yeah. Korth doesn't say anything, just stirs back. Ready to bite if he does anything he doesn't like.
Falsifa. The Count now looks at you. And there's this almost imperceptible look of pity in his eyes. The same look of pity that a butcher would give before slaughtering a sheep.
I glare at him. I'm shaking. With rage or fear? I'm not sure.
He moves over to the house. An awful tragedy, but at least it ended. He turns towards all of you. You have done me and the land of Barovia a great service by cleansing this. He looks down, just kind of grits his teeth a little. This stain off my domain. Perchance this time it stays raised.
It's been burnt down before.
Yes, but not quite like this. There is something different about it. You all did something different.
Different how?
I don't know. And that's what makes you so interesting to me. He puts his hand to his chin. Perhaps there is something special about you, and something you could maybe help me with.
Help how?
I don't know, but for now, let us start you off small and maybe work your way up.
Does small in this case entail a decent night's sleep at an inn? Because we're still out here in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, well, if you follow this road, there is a village over there. You can stay at the inn. But I caution you, be very careful. The land of Barovia is fraught with danger. My attentions are quite divided. As such,
This house is clean.
as such, a more intimate meeting will have to wait. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a gift basket containing a bottle of wine and a letter. The village beyond the gates, further down the road. While you are there, I would appreciate if you could perform a favor. He moves over to
favor.
He moves over to Gray. There is a woman in the nearby village who recently experienced a great tragedy. The passing of her beloved father. I've written this letter for her, and the wine is for her brother.
I assume you expect me to deliver it.
Yes.
I hope you don't mind if I examine its contents to ensure its innocence.
Of course, of course. Listen, I am not here to hurt you, unless you give me reason to. I am trying to be a hospitable host, so I'll let you have one of those. But do not test my patience nor my hospitality. You will find I can be a formidable enemy.
I imagine so.
Well then, I have business to see to. He mounts his flaming horse. We will see each other again. And he rides off.
Probably laughing at a non-live joke when it came up to me.
Hopefully not too soon, Leech.
Okay, so, how did you know he was Strahd von Zarevich?
Just the clues we've picked up at that manor.
What
Besides,
clues?
That letter we read. Back at the manor study.
Yes, I remember the name, but what made you believe that this was Strahd? I don't recall there being a description of tall, dark, and pointy being inside the in the letter.
Let's just say his reputation precedes him. You remember a while back how I told you about that one vampire? But if you really want to know, basically a gut hunch that turned out to be correct.
Interesting. So, I take it we're heading towards the spooky town the Dark Lord of Barovia has indicated.
Unless you want to camp out by the ruins of this house.
Yes.
No, the further distance we can put away from this house, the better.
Indeed.
So all of the good spirits that were there have been put to rest, and all the bad ones, I don't want to stick around and find out if they're still kicking.
Yes. As much as I
Where's our
despise,
cart?
as much as I despise taking the advice of a vampire, in this case, we are low on options.
I have a question. How do we know he's a vampire?
I was going to say the exact same thing.
I thought Johannes described him earlier as a vampire.
Yeah.
Also,
How does he?
how do you count for the silver short sword that we found in the manor?
It's just silver?
Yeah, so
Well,
one.
vampire, no. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Dara has a silvered short sword that he found in the matter.
How do you account for that?
Dara does not have an answer.
Right. So I have a burial to prepare for, and I have a sin sacrifice to begin preparing for. I suppose we should make our way to the town and perhaps see if we can find accommodations.
Indeed.
It would seem that our travels are taking us that way.
Hopefully they have a church.
This godless land? Who knows?
How do you know this land is godless?
Just a feeling. I can
You have
feel
a lot
it.
of those.
Well, I'm a very sensitive gnome, so get used to that.
Hmm. Well, if this land is godless, I'll soon see to that being fixed.
Yeah.
All right. Well then.
Great. I start heading towards the town.
All right.
Yeah.
Gray's heading off.
And I follow suit.
I'm
Yeah.
following as well.
Come along, grave robbers.
You're never
Yeah.
gonna let that go, are you? You
Not until you
What the-
repent.
What is he talking about?
Long story.
I shall let it go when you repent.
You think?
Uh,
You think I'm ever going to repent? I stole for a living.
Well, then you'll never see me let it go. So we'll see which one of us wears out first.
Yeah,
Didn't we have a wagon?
probably been called worse than grave robber in the past.
I
So
think
can
the
live with
operative
it.
term is we had a wagon.
Yes.
If I witness you do something worse than grave robbing, then your nickname will be updated. For now, it's grave robber.
Party loot was with the wagon.
Yeah. There is a yeah, you do have a wagon, but no horses.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What are you talking about? We have Korth.
I think,
Yeah, but both
I think even
Yeah,
this is
but
a bit above his pay grade, especially at his state.
Yeah.
Golf and I are nearly dead.
Yeah.
Like this whole time, Alaris just had an arm up just wrapped around her waist, just trying to hold something
have-
or whatever.
Any healing spells left?
Nope.
No, sorry. I can treat wounds.
What's your
Eliara?
medicine at?
Well, unfortunately, we are out of time for today.
Yeah, honestly, this is as good a place as any to leave off.
Yeah.
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 It's kind of hard to go anywhere after you meet the big bad.
Yeah. So,
Mm.
well then. Congratulations, everybody. You survived.
So how did the judges score it?
You survived the Durst house.
We got
So-
a puppy with the too.
So how did the judges score it?
Ooh.
How did the judges score?
Slow
failed
golf clap from
successfully.
Strahd.
I mean, Strahd obviously approves.
And if he approves, you know we did good.
Yeah. To quote Josh from another video, his approval fills me with shame.
Well, you can
I feel
suck it
perfectly
up.
fine.
Yes. But yes, I believe someone in the chat described the exit of the Durst house as a Metroid escape, and I did not realize that.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun,
Kind
dun,
of felt like a
dun,
Metroid
dun.
escape.
But yes. Well, that got really intense at the end there, and yeah.
I'm just glad none of us died.
You
Yeah.
almost did. Trust me, you guys were very close to dying.
Yeah.
Oof. It was I was really worried for you guys for a second there.
Yeah. For once, I can't blame Dara for things going wrong.
I hope
This is
so.
a weird. This is a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Well, in my
I-
case, I at least helped end the encounter as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give you that at least.
Were you trying to say false?
Nothing.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Um,
me.
that was-
Yeah.
I think it may have been Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just getting like half eaten doesn't become a thing for me. Because it happened with the false Hydra and now this.
Yeah, it's starting to become a trend.
And I imagine just Mind's Eye just sitting there going, "Yes, that's how it feels."
pretty much.
Or just, I say, "Do you want a sucks donut? What's that? Sucks donut."
Yeah.
Oh, Cole.
What cat?
Why?
Yeah.
We don't have a cat.
Okay.
We have a dog.
Okay,
Well,
I'm the cat.
to be fair,
Oh.
if that didn't happen to her, we never would have known about the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we approach the town, Dara's going to
Oh, well, we're not-
ask for a piece of
We're-
play doll.
Ave, we're ending.
Yeah, we're.
I know
we're
that.
ending.
I'm just saying for next session.
Yeah, make
Dara's
sure
going to play
you're gonna,
doll.
You're gonna have to remind me, but yeah.
Okay.
So, I think this is where we're going to end. So, you guys moved up to level 3. But yes, thank you for special shout outs to Alpha Night Fury 97, lovely GG13 for the 500 bits, and the super chat auxiliary Joan Hunter, Anna Mandala, Ari, and Silverflight 01. Thank you so very much for all your guys' support. Have a lovely day and take care.